Welcome to my channel Infotech.
Infotech.
My name is Atif Masih. In this video, we will create a Python project. It will be a game. First, we will play the game and then understand the logic, and then we will build project using Python core concepts such as dictionary, list, if statements, and then while loop, and also we will use f strings. If you want to learn about these concepts, you can watch my previous videos. Let's play the game and then dive into how to create that game in Python. Just click on Google and search lower higher game. We will get this link and click on that link, so we will get this view. This is the logo of the game, and this game has two views, classic view and beat the clock view. We will discuss classic view, and in next video we will discuss beat the clock. So our main goal is how to implement classic view. Just we will click on this, and first we will explore how this game is working. So to understand easily, first imagine this is a first person attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and this person has 60,500 searches per month. We can see here for second person we don't have any searches number. We just have two options, higher or lower. We can guess if it has higher or lower. If our guess is correct, the second person become person 1. It doesn't matter if it's higher value or lower value, but the main thing is if the guess is correct. Let me play the game and understand the logic. We can say American Idol has more searches, so I click on higher, so it is correct. You can see here this score is incremented by 1, and the second person become person 1. Let me play again. Now this time I just click on lower, so you can see here my guess is correct, but again second person become person 1 and person 2 selected again. This is the main idea of the game. So our score is 2. So if I try next time, I just click on higher, so again it is true. Again score is incremented by 1, so I just click on higher, and this is again correct. So let me click on less, so now it is false and our game is ended. So it just display the correct guess options here. So this is the main idea we have to implement. To implement this game, we have to open Jupyter Notebook. So I will open command prompt and I will open Jupyter Notebook. So let's create a new notebook and we will start implementing this game from the scratch. This. So this will be our console output, or we can say this will be our game view when we play the game. So first thing, we have to create a data, or we can say this will be a data of multiple persons that contain name and searches. So let me copy this data from another list. So here, and let me give this notebook a name, game. So I have just created a list Okay, in list I have created multiple dictionaries, you can see here. So next thing, we have to make this view. So first we will select person 1 and person 2. To select person 1 and person 2, because we are selecting randomly persons from the list, so we have to import Python module import random. With the help of random, we can select random values from the list as rm. This is just a short name, so I will use person 1 equals rm dot choice. We have a choice method to select any value from the list, so we will pass name of the list. So we have selected person 1, so the same way we will select person 2. But here we can face a problem, because we are selecting person randomly, we can get both person same value. So we have to solve this problem. To solve this problem, we'll use while, and we will check if person 1 while person 1 equal person 2. Until we get different values, we have to select person 2 again and again. So now we can print person 1 and person 2. So let me run this. We have a problem here, so we have to run this line and then this will fix the problem. You can see here we have different name. Now so I have to change to 2. So you can see here we have got different values for the both persons. So our display view is this. So we have to display name and searches, so we can create a function to display the values. Define display info and we will pass argument person. So now we'll get name. To get the data from the dictionary, we have to use name of the person and then key value. Okay, with the help of key we can get value of the dictionary. So first we will get name. Now we can also print monthly search. So this variable equals to person and then we will pass the same variable here. Now we will print both values. Print, and we will use f string to display the variable values. So we'll use placeholder name and search equals to every search. So now we will call the function here to display the values. So first control C and print, I have to call this function and person1, and here again I have to call this person2. So let me run this. So we have to display in this manner. So we will put these value into the print, and in print we'll use f string and we write f person1 equals to this function call. So we have to call this into placeholder, and same for the person2. So let me change this to person2 and this also. So you can see here we are facing a problem. The value of person is displaying, but we are displaying this value here and calling the function. You can see here the value is displayed, but person equal none, we are not returning any value. So instead of printing, we will return the value here. So I just remove brackets and then we can check. So you can see here we have same information that we want to display, and also we want to display here a text which is verses, so we can write verses. So we have displayed the same view as we want, you can see here, but we have one problem remains here. When we play the game, you can see here we have value of person1, but person2's value is not displaying here. So we have to hide the value of person2. To do this, we have to update this function. So we will create here a simple variable which is display search equals to true. If display search is true, then if display display underscore search is true, then return this. We have get person stored into this, and else we just return search this equals this. So we have to make some changes here. So here we have to pass display equal false. So let me check and run again, and you can see here. Now we are selecting person 1 and we can see the searches of person 1, but person 2 searches are not displayed. This is our goal and we have fixed the problem. Now we have to write the logic of guess. So first we will create a variable for guess. So we will use input function. So we will write here which person has more searches. Select 1. 1 will be used for player 1 and 2 will be used for player 2. If user selecting 1, it means person 1 has more searches, but if selecting 2, it means person 2 has more searches. So now we will create a function here to check the accuracy. So we will create a variable is correct, and then we will create here check underscore answer. Okay, so let's define check answer. So let's define check answer here. Define check answer and we'll pass 3 parameters: guess, and then person 1 searches and person 2 underscore searches. So let's write here if person 1 underscore search greater than equals to person 2 searches, then return guess equal 1. So we are checking if person 1 has more or equal value is true, then we'll check guess equals to 1 is true, then return true. Else the other case is if player 2 has more values, then return guess equal true. So this is our function. So let's create person 1 searches and person 2 searches. Person 1 underscore searches equals to person 1, and then we defined here and now we have to create person 2. So I just copied and rename it. So 2 and 2. So let's pass these parameter to the function call. So let's check. first we have to pass guess, then person 1 and then person 2. So let's print the output of the function. We have 20 million and then we don't know the value of Angelina Jolie. So let's see the value. We have here 40. So player 2 has more searches. So let me write here 2. So it just display false. To fix this problem, first we check the function. We pass here 2 and check if the value of the player, so this has 15 million and Kohli has more value. We press 2, it is correct, but answer is false. To fix this problem, just check the code again. Let's check. Kohli has 16 million, so he has more searches. So we press 2, it should have to return true. So we pass to here and then it check if person 2. So let's remove equal. Let's check again. Angela has 40 million, so check the output. It again returns false. So we have to explore our code. So everything is correct here. So let me find the problem. So here is the problem. Input function return a string value. So that's why it is creating a problem. We have to make it int. So now we will run the code again and check. So we have Imran Khan 50 million and it is the largest value, so we select 1 and it returns true. Let me run this again. Kohli, Narendra Modi. So Narendra Modi has more, so select 2, it returns true. So you can see here, when we check the value and compare, we return true, but we have to select the value automatically. So now I just have to run the code again and again to select the new values. So I have to put this code into a loop. So we will put this code into a loop, which is while loop. We will check while true, then we will run this code, and here we have to check if is underscore correct equals equal true, then we have to print your guess is correct, else we will break the loop. So let's run this code. So select again Virat Kohli as less values, so we will select 1. You can see here when we select the code and it is correct, it again selected person 1 and person 2, and then again we have to check. So we will check again and we write 1, so it is correct, and again we have to check. Now we will check again person 1, so it is again correct, and now we can check player 2. So now it returns false and we have ended the game. But now we have to explore the output. When we play this game, we understand if our guess is correct, player 2 become player 1 irrespective of higher value or lower value. If guess is correct, we have to change player 2 to player 1 and select player 2 again. But in our game, you can see here, we have selected person 1 randomly and then person 2 randomly. We selected 1 and the guess is correct. We can see here. And then you can see here it just selected again new person 1 and new person 2, but we have to just select person 2 again and person 2 become player 1. This is the main logic, but in our code we are just selecting number 1 and 2 again and again, so we have to write the logic. And also in the game, if we have guessed correctly, so let me check here, this is correct, and you can see here this score updated by 1, so we have to update the score and display score. So first we have to create a global variable which is score, and we will make this score to 0, and then when the guess is correct, we have to update score by 1, and then we will print using f string. We will display your score is, we use placeholder and we will write here score. So let's run again. We have person 1 Davin Johnson and then Will Smith, so we can guess person 2 has more followers, so it is correct, and you can see here our score is 1. So now guess again. We can see here we have same person 1 and person 2 again, so we can guess again. So you can see here I guess 1, so Will Smith has more followers, so that's why it returned false. So we have to update the logic. When we play this game, we understand if the guess is correct, this person become person 1. So now we have to implement this logic. So here we will write if person 1 searches greater than person 2 searches. Also, person 2 searches greater than person 1. If we got any of the case, but if it is true, then we will just update person 1 by person 2. So we just update person 1. So person 2 is stored in person 1 now. So let's run this code again. We have Angela and Will Smith, so we will press 1. So it is correct, and you can see here Angela is correct, answer is correct, so Will Smith must be player 1. But now you can see here person 1 and person 2 both are same, because we place both person 1 and person 2 in the loop. So after every iteration it just selected person 1 and person 2 again. So we have to just remove person 1 from here and place person 1 outside the while loop. So now we are just selecting player 2 again and again, because in complete game we have seen if player 1 has more value and the guess is also correct, then we have to make the change in player 2. Every time we have correct guess, we have to change person 2. So that's why I just placed person 2 in the while loop. I hope you have understand the point. So now we can run this code again. Let's check. Angela has 40 million. So first I have selected, so you can see here now score is updated by 1, and now you can see here second person has become person 1 and the second person selected again. So our logic is now correct. So we have to now print score if game is over and our guess is incorrect. So we have to print the total score. So we will print the total score here. Your total score is, I have to use f string, so score. Now we can run this code again. So first player is Davin Johnson and Tyler Swift. So let me guess 1 is greater value. So you can see here our guess is correct and score is 1. So our second person become person 1. So this was the idea of the game. Now second person selected again. So let me check. Angela has more searches, so correct. So our guess is correct. So now you can see here Angela has become first and second player selected again. This was the whole idea of the game. I hope you have understand the whole idea of the game. So try to implement, and if you have any problem, let me know the problem and I will share how we can fix the problem. So in next video I will create the second part of the game, which is beat the clock. So let me show you how we can see beat the clock. So it is displaying a counter of 10 seconds and it will automatically select the value from the here. So we will implement this idea in our next part of the game. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please share and subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon so you will get a notification of new video.
Thanks for watching my videos. Please like and share and don't forget to subscribe my channel.